Squew. Boop-a-doop-boom. Beep-a-dee-boop. I don't know why that made me laugh. The biddity boop. That just, I don't know why. It was so silly, but it just made me laugh.
Yeah, well, a little strange.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's get this started with hellos right away.
Hello.
Well, all right. We got some awesome people on the panel. We'll go ahead with that. We got the Yo Paulie. I know a guy who knows a guy. Ain't that some mafia shit right there?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, somebody's got to do it.
And we got the Just Me, Doc Anthony. We got the Ed Nuga. Oh, man, every time I think about that, I think about Ed Nog.
It's just like that's short for Chattanooga.
Really? I never guessed that.
Ed,
Smart ass.
did you pay somebody for that name?
Ed Nugget.
Can't Rico Stain.
Can't Rico stand ya. It's from Seinfeld. Costanza. Can't stand ya.
I said Stain for a reason.
I know you did. I know.
Listen here, you little.
Can't stand ya. Costanza.
All right, we got Kaylee's first in the chat. And this is for Claire Jones. So Claire Jones and my wife, which is here, they were at a party earlier.
Oh.
Tonight?
They were playing a game, Cards Against Humanity.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to send them an email because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They said it was one of the things in there said the screen name that said, hello, YouTubers. We do not do that. Okay? At least I don't. But hello, YouTuber Claire Jones. We got Jen Skipper. That's my lovely wife. And then if you look in there, two heathens.
Two
I
heathens.
don't understand. What she says that you're supposed to say hello, YouTubers?
No, what I was saying was that's what Cards Against Humanity thinks people talks like on here.
Hi, YouTubers. How y'all doing?
Yeah, no.
Maybe that's why we're not big time.
That probably is.
Could be.
Why are we always yelling? The doc was in here earlier. Victor, how you doing?
Love
Rack.
that guy.
Nice seeing you.
Hey, Rick.
Linda
Love
Worth.
that guy too.
Yeah. What's up, Dee Dee? And my sister-in-law showed up. What the hell? We having a family reunion tonight?
Nice.
And hello, brother-in-law Brian. We got the Nano Aquarium guy, Nancy B. in Tennessee. I thought it was from Tennessee.
No,
No,
it's
she's
always
from
been
Georgia.
always been in
From
Tennessee.
Georgia.
One of my favorite names to say.
Nobody's actually from Tennessee.
What's up, Kara C? Wi-Fi, brother Dan, Chris Aquazone. Good day, Craig's. We got the
Actually,
Matt
Rack.
Liquid Zoo only fins. Boots Cats. Boy, I wish Eric was here. I'd love for him to do
He
that.
is.
He's here. He's there. You're almost there.
I should just send him a message. We have Jeff Kane and the Eric Wildrock. Geek Boy. Listen, you know me. I'd make you wait. If you're here when I'm here, then thank you very much. TJ Autocross. What's up, bud?
TJ Autocross.
TJ Autocross. We got the Jenny Lynn.
Jenny.
Wait. Skipper, Chattanooga, Rico Stan. What? It's like
I didn't make the cut neither.
like
so
the
don't
old
feel
Gilligan's
bad.
Island theme song.
Exactly. You guys are, and everyone.
and the rest. Okay.
And
yeah.
the rest.
We're the afterthoughts, Doc.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's the name of our new band, the Afterthoughts.
Well, you can. All right. So,
What's
Dr.
up?
Austin, you can be Marianne,
Okay.
and you are the professor.
Shouldn't
There,
he be
Paulie.
the professor?
No, that's
Should
too. That's too straightforward. That's too straightforward.
That's true. What's up, Window Liquor? I gotta ask. Is there a helmet too? I've always wanted to ask that.
And a helmet. Helmet liquor.
No, it'll sink in. Anyways, what's you got Paulie in the
I think
chat?
it will sink in.
Only Oscars. I think
The Oscars.
Oh, nope.
Miss Jorge from Mexicali Fishkeeper.
Yeah, there he be. We got select that.
Me.
TJ Myers. I was thinking of somebody from work. Travis Myers.
Skull Aquatics.
I didn't get that far yet. Damn.
Aquarium Domain.
Kalish, you're going from the bottom up. Quit
Hey,
cheating.
That's what
Amisa.
he's doing.
He's cheap.
I'm gonna get a hold of that guy.
You're gonna get an F, okay? What's up, Sandy Dowdy?
I doubt it.
What's up, Skull? Yep, she's watching. She heard it.
We should have them come up, Skip. That's what I think. Yeah, they should all come up.
They're at the other end of town.
They don't have internet over there?
No, not those.
Well, they're online.
Yeah, they have to have internet. They're online.
Not those parts. He's afraid. He's afraid. That's what the story's about.
Aquarium
Very afraid.
Larry D.
Larry D.
Probably at work.
Skipper, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you should check your phone.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eric sent you something.
Thought that would help you.
Oh, yes, it will.
Skipper doesn't want them up.
Would you want them up?
Yeah.
You crazy. Here we go. This dude's awesome. You got to click a lot of buttons to get to where you want to be in life.
You do. It's all about button clicking. Oh,
Man.
Here we go.
There he is. Ready? Drum roll, please. No sound.
What?
We can't hear it.
No sound.
Did you get the when you in the share? Remember the little box?
Yeah, I did do
You
that.
got that?
Do it again.
He looks cool, if nothing else.
He looks like he's going on a hermitage or something.
Also, share tab audio.
Yeah, you got it. You know what you're doing.
You sure?
Is that a mug shot?
It's not written in hillbilly.
We can all hear it in our heads.
He had to use his
Nancy said we can all hear it in our heads.
Yeah, your fingers are too big.
My fingers. Wonder why that ain't working. That's so weird. Oh man, I gotta do this old school. I'm used the 2-screen thing ain't working.
Now Eric just looks like the crazy dude sitting outside the liquor store. Can you go buy me some Mad Dog? Can you buy me some Mad Dog?
Yes,
Medical
Mad
Doctor 2020.
Dog 2020.
Aquarium Domains in the house. I know you said hi to him, but I didn't get to say hi to him. You got to go to his house.
I didn't yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
I was going to, but other stuff came up.
Oh, okay.
You're fixing to.
All right, here we go.
Let's see if it works.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
You know, there's that little
It looks like he's constipated.
icon over there. Maybe that little icon to the right you need to put up. That speaker. Okay. It's
All the way.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's Facebook.
Claire Jones.
Maybe if you save it to your hard drive, you save it to your hard drive and then play it. Skip.
We see the screen there. Remember? What is happening, Stephen? What is happening?
We don't know. We don't
All
know.
right, listen. We're having some technical difficulties here. It happens. I don't know what to tell you.
I'd get a pliers.
You just can't. That's so wrong.
My mom's spaghetti. I live on 11 Mile. Yeah. Someone voiceover.
We can't. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody can do it. And Winda Liqueur, what Whip is saying there is 100% correct. That did happen. I always call Winda Liquor. I always call him Winda Liqueur instead of Winda Liquor. Winda Liqueur. Winda Liqueur. And Whips thought that I was saying Linda So he thought Window Liquor was a female because he thought I was calling her Linda, but I was calling him Winda. So he confused the hell out of him. Carlos, Jeff Kane, First Class Fish, Mexicali with the balloons.
Oh, so I had a couple things I wanted to bring up. Whoa, I see what the problem is.
There it is. Ed, it's the problem.
No,
Oh, he's back, you guys. Shh.
this thing's going haywire.
Don't be cutting those off. That's an endangered species.
It didn't cut it.
Well, since that was a fail, I'll have it ready for next week.
How's my guppies there, Ed?
All right.
Oh, doing wonderful.
Okay.
I need to add some heat to their tank though, because they haven't been breeding lately.
My wife said I was too mean to you last week about the guppies.
Ooh, you better listen, son.
It's my life story.
She knows best.
Yes.
It's funny.
Coro and Victor.
February.
Chrome domes. What do you mean chrome domes? I resemble that comment.
I do too.
See, I told Skipper he needs to take his hat off and Ed should take off his bandana. And then I'll just look pretty over here like I always do. But, you know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but listen, though, that you're going to be joining the club soon.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's not far away.
Yeah, but
Look
what you
at
gonna
those
be?
Bangers.
80 by the time you go bald? I mean, I was bald at 21, 22.
What's up, DJ Guppy Fish?
It's only hair.
That's right.
Oh, Whip. I didn't know what you were saying, Whip, because he said, why is beef jerky so damn tasty? But the first time he said beef jerry, I thought it was some meal that I'd never heard of. You know, like beef stroganoff or something. It's beef. What do you have tonight? Beef jerry?
Beef jerky is extra tasty at Bucky's.
I had
That's
beef
kinda
jerky
wrong.
tonight for dinner. I had bacon
dinner?
jersey. Bacon jerky.
Bacon jerky. Can you make Tommy a finger? Craig's Catfish Game said, can you make Tommy a finger? You know, because Tommy's missing the one. That's funny, Craig. Gentlemen, did I join the wrong stream again? Sal, hello.
We don't go out.
All right. So first thing I want to get up here is, well, there's a couple things now, but we're going to start with this. Hey, that's working. Whatever.
Beautiful.
There's no sound on it. That's why.
Thank God. All right, he's at 77%.
Where do I-
toward the goal. When does this
Now,
end?
is this the same as easy? The St. Dust one was super easy to donate to. And when I went to this one like a month ago, it was hard for me.
Well, because you're a moron. That's why Ed Newgum.
Wow. God.
Well, on that note, I'm not donating.
Yeah. I'm taking my money back.
That's how he gets people to donate.
Wow. That was he's coming out swinging. He's not waiting. He's like, I know they're gonna say something like, I'm coming out swinging. I'm getting in my first.
Yeah, this goes till January 7th. So you have till January 7th, and then that will be good.
Oh, there's no link in the chat to get there.
Oh, I didn't put it in the chat. Maybe an awesome mod could do that. That would be awesome.
Do you have any?
Yeah.
I think you need
Sure.
to make some mods.
There's
Yeah,
Steven.
P.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on panel. Stephen
Oh.
P's out
Oh,
there.
yeah. What am I doing? What are we doing?
I'm not an awesome whatchamacallit person.
We're just gonna make people mods tonight and make them
What
do stuff.
what did you need? I forgot what you just said you needed. A link for something.
Post fundraiser.
For Dusty, St. Dust.
the heck is going on here?
Oh, Dusty's one. Dusty's.
No, it's for this one first.
Oh, this one first.
Yeah, well, why not? Since we're talking about it.
I wasn't paying attention. There you go.
Slow.
Skipper got it.
Slow.
Dr.
You
Awesome.
outed yourself.
Dr.
See?
Awesome. I'm not a good
Oh,
mod.
awesome.
90%. Same here. Same here, Steven. What's a mod?
Yeah, I would get. Oh, and there's, I think Danikin's a mod.
Yeah,
he's a
he
mod.
is. Kenny.
Can
Hello,
it
Kenny
eat?
third.
But anyways,
Aaron.
go to that link if you would, as I'm showing the screen. That's my
Yeah.
dumbass. Anyways, go to the link and you're going to go here. You're going to go to donate. Click on that button and give some money to a good cause. Help those kids in Peru. Now I don't have the other link for tonight, and you said it ends January 7th.
Yeah, this is the link. This is the. You only need this one link.
Yeah, you click a button and you donate,
Yeah.
and it ends January 7th.
Yes, the last day to donate is January 7th.
That's awesome.
Thank you for posting that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Also, there's something going on with Saint Dust with his wife, right? You're going to talk about this because I missed all this today.
Yeah. Tracy, his wife's, that's Dusty. I did drop the link in there. Dusty's wife, Tracy, has, I don't know how to pronounce it. I always pronounce it wrong. Maybe one of these smart guys can pronounce it correctly. It's like glioblastoma.
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 Yeah.
Glioblastoma.
Basically a brain tumor, and it's right on the stem, and there's not really anything they can operate on. And really, he's just looking for help for a funeral at this point. It's not even about treatment. It's more about helping with the funeral, which, as everybody knows, is super expensive. So he describes it. He puts a lot more in there. If you go to the link, he describes it and tells everything what's going on. Talks about Tracy a little bit too, his wife. And it's only been going on for a couple of days so far. It's currently at $820, but the goal is $12,000. So if anybody can, if you can't, I understand. I can't, but so if you can't, maybe you could at least spread the word about it. I know a lot of people have been, so thank you everybody that has been. Maybe put it on your community tab. Maybe do whatever you can to help spread the word at least. Was that everything? Did I nail it? Did I hit all the most important
I think
parts?
he would also like thoughts and prayers too.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I can't even imagine.
I can imagine that. That would definitely be rough. So if y'all could help with both, that would be awesome. Because there's a lot of stuff that does happen unexpectedly in people's lives that they can't help. Then that would help them out. That's a good thing also to help that family out. And also help other families out with the Amazon Research Center. That would be great.
Sorry, Skipper. They do have 5 kids too, and they range in age from 16 down to 9.
Wow. That's a lot of kids.
Yep.
My sister has 6.
6.
Yeah, and I had to watch 2 of her grandbabies yesterday.
And how did that turn out, Ed? And how did that turn out?
You'll have to tune in tomorrow to geek out on Ed's channel to find out. We're going to talk about it.
Ed, did you give him a lot of soda and candy and send him home?
I gave them some cookies, Christmas cookies.
A lot? Full of sugar?
Just 2 each. That's all they wanted. They're really good kids. But they wouldn't
Ed,
let
the
me watch
babysitter.
the Vikings game.
Oh, they're good kids then. Sorry, Kenny.
Is that why Kenny said he's
I'll show you a picture of them. It's okay for me to show a picture of these kids because I took a picture of them with the
Only
mother
if you
not
blur them
knowing.
out.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, adorable.
Ed, it's a good
really
thing
are
they don't
cute
look
kids.
like you.
No,
These poor kids.
one's 2 and one's 3, but the 2-year-old's almost 3 and the 3-year-old's almost 4. And they're both potty trained, so I don't have to worry about that. Otherwise, forget it.
Forget it. Ed wouldn't watch them.
Ed sent me
Ed's
that.
not changing no diapers.
Ed sent me the text about watching those, and he goes, "I'm so tired." That's all he said. I'm so tired. He had to go take a nap after.
So, have you ever heard of the band app?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
I never
You mean
use
the
it.
app that Oliver sells on?
A lot of clubs do it.
Yeah, my club is on it.
Yeah.
So they see what's good about it is when Facebook stopped letting you put livestock for sale on their platform, band took off. So you can post things for sale. So that a lot of my club members post fish for sale.
So there a lot of people on there do raffles, and it's actually a pretty sweet deal. They do like so many spots for when you do a choice. Well, I happened to win one.
Ooh,
Wow. How much
Piece of
did it
cake.
cost you to try?
Like $20 because I bought 2 spots.
And what did you win? 2 trumpet snails?
No,
Very nice.
this
Oh.
is the CW127. They call it the Super
Schoolfish.
Parallelis. Blah, blah, blah. Holy cow! I'm surprised I was able to say that word. Parallelis. Hercules. Anyways, I'm gonna have a group of these coming, and it's
How
pretty
many?
awesome. A group of 6.
That's nice.
So if you never have done the band app, it's actually once you get to figure it out, it gets pretty easy, and it's pretty easy to figure out.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty freaking sweet. Now it can be a rabbit hole. Okay, you can get if you are a gambler, stay away because I mean it's just awesome the fish they put up. These are from Alex. He's at the Keystone Clash. He's from New York, and he's on there. You can order fish from him on there. It's pretty slick. That's something I wanted to bring up tonight. I didn't know if. I mean, I've heard it so many times. Jay Oliver brought it to my attention
Yeah.
when it came up on YouTube, and I tried it, and I was done with it. Then I started hearing other people talk about it, so I got back into it. Started looking at stuff to buy. You can buy a lot of rare fish on there too. So in a way, it's kind of like an aqua bid, but you have to join the bands of people that you find out. A lot of times, if you find out about one band, other people post in there, you can find other bands. So it's something to work to go check out to find different types of fish, that you normally don't see.
Did you see the message from Craig there?
No,
He just said that the next person that donates $100 or more to Dusty and tells me here before the show finishes, I'll send that value in gifts from us with postage plus a little extra.
Wow.
And hi, John.
I'm sorry, I
John came
missed
in.
that. Oh, there it is. Oh, you'll like their gifts.
Hello, everybody. I haven't gotten into band because I'm just not buying any new fish right now. I'm in a holding pattern with everything. So, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, a lot. So
Well, it's all not just to bind, but to learn about different stuff. You know, learn about different types of fish people are bringing in.
oh, so it's not just go buy fish. It's actually
No, it's
almost
all sorts
web
of stuff. If I'm sending you the link from the Raleigh Aquarium Society's band.
Okay.
Does
So it's
Dr.
basically like
Anthony go on band and talk?
it's like a self-contained internet. Basically, it's just a bunch of different websites basically that are all self-contained within it. Okay.
Think of it like a more organized Discord.
Once
Dr. Anthony, do you use band?
Our club has it, but it's just for our club uses it just to sell fish.
Skip, it's in the private chat.
Yeah, it's like Facebook. Yes, I agree.
Have you ever sold a fish on it, Dr. Anthony?
No. If I sell fish, it's either directly at club meetings or
Now,
give them away to people.
what makes it more organized than Discord? Because I see one single band for one single thing.
It's.
So
I'm not going to say it's more organized in Discord because it still could be a pain in the butt.
Well, it depends on the group. Let's just put it that way. Depends on the group. Like the one for I'm a member of two bands. I'm one for the Raleigh Aquarium Society and one for Episto. There's an Episto group. And they have, it depends on the guidelines the band founder or the administrator sets up as to how freewheeling that band site is going to be.
Yeah, it's all on how the person wants to run it.
Yeah,
okay.
if they try to keep a lid on some things, they do. If they want to go to hell with themselves, they do that too. It all depends on what they want to do. But
it's just a different. It's social media. It's just a different one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit geared more towards selling in general. It's not everything is selling, though. You said, right?
No,
a lot of it is just
no.
information.
They ask questions on it and whatever. So it all depends on what that band is tailored for.
Okay. Yeah.
The side that I found was for buying fish. Because certain people find it easier for them to sell fish on this website as opposed to making their own website.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of them will post like on YouTube or on their Facebook or in a Facebook group that, hey, this is where I'm selling these fish. Because you're not allowed to sell livestock on.
Yeah.
Okay, that TV's coming through. Whoever's got it on.
Yeah. Something just got really loud.
Yeah, Doc, that TV's coming through you.
Why all of a sudden?
I don't know. Just pick it up.
It got very loud.
But yeah, a lot of people revert to it to sell stuff, but they also talk about stuff too. Like if somebody has a question, there's actually Night Owl Aquatics. Me and him was going head to head on a raffle before. One of them was the one that I won them off of, so it's pretty neat. It's something fun to do.
Aquarium Domain said you should try the concert app. It combines band, Facebook, and Discord together in one app. Good job. John said band was originally created for musical groups, band groups to communicate with their members, but it got taken over by others when Facebook tightened its rules. Gotcha. I do use an app for local bands. I've forgotten what it's called now. Bands in Town. That one's really good. That's just for music to see who's coming to your local area. And you can follow bands on there too. Sorry, that's a whole different thing. I won't even get into it.
Interesting.
The Bandcamp app. There's one time a band.
Let me know if Deep South ever comes into town.
Rico played the flute. What?
Really cool. They're from Regina, Canada.
I know they are good. I do love them.
Oh my
So
gosh, we have something in common.
Oh my!
One, we have a couple at least.
Not when it comes to music.
Yeah, we
Normally,
do.
you just like crappy stuff.
You don't even know what I like. What do I like, Ed?
Beatles.
You think the Beatles are crappy?
I think they're overrated.
Wow. That's an uneducated opinion.
And that's the type of answer I expect from you.
I mean, even if you don't care for the music itself, you have to realize their impact that they've had on popular music over the last, 70 years.
I totally agree. It doesn't mean I like their music.
Rubber Soul is a great album. Endless Mountain Derelicts. That's the one I follow on that band app thing. Not the band, the bands in town. Absolutely love these guys. They're a local band. Lead singer's got an amazing voice. And it just tells you every place that they're playing around you, all their different shows and stuff. You can actually buy the tickets through there and everything.
So, Ed, Whip has a question for you.
Yes.
No, we're not. No, that's dead. That's dead. We ain't going to answer that question.
No, I'm Ed, not dead.
You're Nuga. So I cleaned
This
out.
is
I
awesome.
did water changes on the tanks yesterday, and did some plant
Yes.
trimming while I was at it.
Sorry.
Yes.
That's all right.
Got to see those
still listening.
fingers.
Got to see the fingers.
Show your fingers.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Did you get a name for it yet?
I think he named it Ringo.
I think it's Cousin It.
It is Ringo after the best Beatle.
I really hate that guy. I really do. I don't like him at all. I don't like that Chattanooga.
Ringo Starr. I like Paul McCartney too. Okay.
Yep, you're welcome, Matt. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Is that chat? Yes, $2 super chat. Thank you, brother.
Well, like I was saying, I was doing
Appreciate
some plant trimmings. I filled up a 20-gallon lawn with plant trimmings.
That's crazy.
Oh, nice.
What plants?
That's awesome.
Val, dwarf sage, Java fern, Ludwigia, Java moss, pearlweed. What the hell else did I pull out of here? Oh, and some anubias.
All right, Doc. Sorry, bud.
It comes and goes. It's weird.
What's happening?
His
His mic was picking up the TV, but it comes and goes.
Maybe it's just when his wife opens the door.
Sorry, Doc.
He needs
No.
to pile a bunch
See
of
you,
furniture
Doc.
in front of the door so she can't come in.
I didn't even. Ed didn't even get to get him back for the joke.
So
I
my
never get anybody
club
back.
auction's going to be inundated with plants from my tanks next week.
Nice. Oh, Skip, didn't you have something you posted on the Discord too about an event? Did that already pass?
It's January 6th.
Coming up.
January 6th, the CCY is holding a swap from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's at their clubhouse. Anybody can go in there. You don't have to be a club member. I'm also going to pay my dues that day since I'll be there. I'm coming and shaving your head. Quit doing that.
Sorry.
Can I ask what Paul's going to do with all the fish tanks?
With all the plants?
I mean, with all the plants?
I'm going to bag them and bring them up to my club auction. But, Ed, I could save you some.
Oh, well, that would be real cool of you.
I mean, it grows but the stuff grows like weeds in this. And I do nothing. Literally, I do nothing. There's no CO2 in my tanks. Everything is, and it's fertilized by fish poop, basically.
That's how most of mine are.
If I remember, I'll give it a squirt of Easy Green. There's no no tabs in the substrate, nothing. It just they grow.
I feel like I should know this person.
Craig's Catfish Caves?
No, Fish for You.
Fish for You.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
Dee Dee, the meeting is next Thursday. So I don't know. You'll probably be streaming, but I think February's meeting is going to be on a Saturday.
Well, Paul, any plant you want to send me, I will plant and name it after you.
Thank you. I'm honored. I'll send you some.
Hey, I've got to get a shot glass and put a little bit of water in it.
I'm not gonna ship it now. It's too cold.
Okay.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll wait till like end of February, beginning of March. We're a little bit warmer. Then I won't have any problem shipping it to you. Because I don't know. I don't think it's worth me shipping it overnight to you for something.
Oh, no.
So if I drop it in the mail, it may I think from me to you, it's probably going to be 4 days in the mail.
Yeah, it might be less. That crab took 3 days.
Yeah, it might be.
I sent the crab on early Saturday morning, and I think it got to. Well, it was supposed to get to you on Tuesday.
It did.
It did.
Oh, you met him.
Yeah.
Well, I sent 5 different packages out, and they said they would all be Tuesday, but Roxanne's took till like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, mine came in on Tuesday.
So what are you looking for, Ed? What kind of plants would you like out of that list?
Just surprise me.
Okay. You know what I'll do? I'll wait a few weeks because I just want to get past the cold because I don't need you to get a bag full of mush.
That's cool.
This is driving me nuts. Sorry.
One time, Jesse from Hawaii. What was Jesse? Aqua Jesse? No.
HC Aqua. HC Aqua?
Yes. HC Aqua sent me plants from Hawaii, but he left the little lead weight on the end of it, and it must have been like a blender because the plants were just shredded. It was just green goop in the bag in that little lead weight. But it was really nice of him. I got to get a shot glass so I can do a wash because I want to add a dark brown to this. Do you mind if I run and grab a shot glass real quick?
Ed, go ahead. Just don't drink whatever's in it.
I won't.
Ben, the Raleigh Aquarium Society does allow people to walk in and monitor the meeting. You just can't participate in the auctions unless you're a member. Yeah, I'm also going to be bringing some more of those Gudaids. I mean, they're like rabbits in those tanks.
Yeah. Mine too. I've taken some out and put them in. They were actually with some guppies now over in this tank over here and some dwarf frogs because again, just like you, they just go like crazy.
I have my quarantine tank got visited by the ghost of Jason and his blackbeard algae. So during Christmas, so I had an outbreak. So I scooped out and I took a net full of them and threw them in the tank.
No, is it that table?
They're going to town on that stuff.
Really?
They love their blackbeard algae.
Huh. I haven't had it in that tank, so I've only had it in the bluegill tank, but it went away all its own.
Yeah, I mean, it usually does. It just because there's, I don't keep a lot of plants in that tank, but there's catfish. I keep I keep a school of cories in there. So
which ones? Which cories?
Rabauti. And I do
too with my Gudaids. I have cories as well.
And I have some similar cories in there too. So I have a couple of schools of cories in there. But you feed them, there's really nothing to pull out the extra nitrates. So blackbeard algae shows up. So I threw the Gudaids in there because there was so many in the tank that they were in. And I'm going to tell you something. People talk about rainbow fish are stupid. These guys, as soon as I open up the lid, they're all in one ball. I stick a net in it, throw them in the other tank.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there, I'm going to be bringing more, and I've already taken, I think, about 35, 40 fish out of that bunch.
Yeah.
That I brought to auction already, and Skull sent me about 8 or 10 of them. So they just like.
I didn't get any new ones. Skull was going to send me some, but I don't think we're doing that now. But
yeah, Curtis said something about he was going to text me about something, but I'm assuming that because it's gotten cold fast, whatever he wants to do is just going to put off until it warms up.
I did take some to the class.
I don't know why those fish are endangered in Mexico, because the way they breed is like nobody's business.
Lady Metalhead got a whole bunch of them. I gave her some, and then because I took a couple of males. Alishawn was having trouble with just getting males. He was getting a lot of females, so I took him a couple of males, and then Jess took 20 of them. That I just took them to give away, and then I've just recently split the colony again. But this is filled with them. I know you can't even see it, but it's this tank right here. It's just filled with them. They go crazy.
And which G'day was that again?
This is Dowdroy.
Yeah,
I need females.
Well, Skip, when are you coming down here? You coming down in June?
I'm thinking about it.
All right. Well, let me know if you're coming down. I may go. I talked to Nancy about it, and she'd like to go to Charlotte for a few days anyway. So
I'm going to go to that.
Two birds with one stone.
Right.
That's the one in April.
June.
No, that's June.
June.
April.
First weekend of June.
Yeah, April is the NEC, which I got to get my room.
Which one? What's the AGA? When is that?
That's
or the ACA.
Yes.
Oh, the AGA. The guard. That's April. That's the beginning of April.
And that's down there too, though, right? Isn't
that
that's
like Raleigh?
Raleigh.
I'm going to be working that one. I'm going to be doing my best Skipper impression.
You can't do it. Don't even try.
They got me running the vendor room, Skip.
Oh my gosh. Don't try to use my accent.
I just say fingers.
I said, in the house.
Fingers underneath that hammer.
How about it? Also, another thing, if y'all weren't here last Saturday, everybody's thing should be sent out. There's one I'm waiting on for the Christmas giveaway that I did. Oh yeah, the wife's watching. She don't know, but anyways, I bought a gift certificate. But anyway, but thank you all. Also, during that stream, I had mentioned about the join button down there. Anything that you guys donate to this channel will go back eventually when it gets enough. I only did 99 cents just to get it started out to see how it works. Okay. Thank you, Latoya. Which
Mexicali dropped something in the chat about why the G'dayids aren't holding up in the wild. Bass were introduced as sporting fish, and you all know what bass will do. So they eat everything.
Well, they've also lost a lot of their homes because of the avocado farmers.
The dams.
They directed all their streams into the avocado farms, and they lost a lot of their habitats.
That's craziness. It's amazing.
So I went from no live bearers to 3 tanks full of them. 4.
Now, do you want to get more? Do you want to get different ones, or are you happy with what you got, or are you thinking about some limias maybe, or some different grades? Or
I've got the tiger limias. Very nice, Ed. I got tiger limias that Dee Dee gave me, and then I also got Amica Splendens.
I put the wash on these 2 fingers, but like these fingers don't have a wash.
Yeah, they need to be fangers, Ed.
Are you going to name those fangers?
Wow.
I don't know. I thought we already had this joke.
Craig's Catfish Cave said the person has claimed the gift we're sending because he was talking about, somebody donates $100, whoever donated first, and let him know. They're over $1,000 now.
Awesome.
They're at 1070, so they went up another $200 tonight, $250 tonight. Wash your fingers.
Gorsh.
Craig, you're awesome, man.
Yeah, so I have the Tiger Limias that I got from Dee Dee, and then I got Amica Splendens from Skull as well. They actually just started to breed for me. For the longest time, either they were eating their fry or they just weren't in the mood. But now I'm getting a bunch of fry in that tank as well. So I have 3 different species, and they're in 4 different tanks.
Nice, Greg. I've been thinking about getting some different Godaids too. I really do like those little fish.
Oh boy.
I'm afraid that I'm going to go down that rabbit hole though, and I'm trying to condense tanks. I don't want to,
I'm going to tell you what to do, because I almost went down that rabbit hole. Okay?
I'm going to hold on.
Because of Skull. Love that. You've got some awesome fish.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is to look at what is out there, okay, and pick the ones that you really like. Say you want to do 5 tanks. Do the top 5 fangers of what you'd like to get for Godaids or Lemias. So, just saying. That's what I ended up doing.
I'm going to
see
one more.
The good thing about them, Rico, is they don't need big tanks.
Yeah.
They're in 20-gallon longs, and the other ones, they're either in 20-gallon longs or 10-gallon tanks.
Yeah.
The Limias are in tanks
they're right there, same thing. Yeah. So I just don't want to do any more small tanks, though. I'm trying to condense. So I'm just going to hold off. I think I say that, and then one of these days I'll just pull the trigger, and
just find the one that you really want and go after that one.
That's it.
Yeah. I shouldn't bring any more in if I'm trying to get rid of tanks for now, and because again I wanted my project is to move the 55 up and get like a 125 or whatever. I don't know what size I want to put, but I'm going to put a bigger tank here and move the 55 up to the top shelf.
Oh, that'd be pretty sweet. I'd like to get a 125.
Just do 35 tanks, nothing more than that. I'm not going to take your advice on anything tank related there, Jeremy. Yeah. I will hold off on any.
Hey, Rico, he wants you to build a 4,500-gallon tank.
Yeah.
He gave you all the instructions. Just watch the videos.
I'll be sitting here and just just be water. I'll be like coming to the light.
Blurp, blurp, blurp.
Nathan, the Splendens took about 6 months for them to start breeding for me.
Oh my god!
They were the slowest ones. The Dowderoys, I had babies in that tank within a month. As soon as they sized up, there was babies in the tank.
Mine took a little bit. It took me. It took. Let's see. So, Alishon sent me some. I believe it was October. And it took probably took 90 days. That's the gestation, or is it 60 on those?
No, they're
60.
They're 28 days.
They are?
No, that's guppies.
Well, maybe
they're twice
they're a
as long.
little longer. They might be a little longer, but not by much. But they don't
longer.
They don't drop as many. That's the whole thing.
True. Yeah,
and the babies are huge.
Yeah, the babies are huge. They don't drop as many.
And then the first one was 6. The second one was 10. And then it was like the next batch was just a massive amount. It was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. When I go to feed that tank, it's like the water's boiling. They're all jumping all over each other trying to get the food.
Alishon said 60 days. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to.
And thanks again, Alishon. I'm those all came from Alishon. He would not let me pay for shipping. He wouldn't let me do anything. He just sent them to me, and I'm loving them. They're one of my favorite fish. My favorite fish is this Bozeman eye. That's you often see over here because he's so bright. You're not seeing him at all right now. I had 2 in there, males. Oh, there he is right there. That's my favorite guy. He is just constantly just so bright. And there was another large male in there with him. I took him out today because he's just been looking washed out for like a couple of weeks now. And I think it was just really aggression from the other guy. He just wouldn't leave him alone.
Fish question. Ed and Paul. No, no.
I
problem.
don't. I can't do East African fish in my water. My water's too acidic.
I got I've had some of the top ones, but the next one's the rift in Madagascar tank, and don't ask me to pronounce that. I have not.
Paratilapia poleni.
Yeah, I don't. Seemed to be very interesting.
I had a bunch of beautiful Mabunas, and I raised them out in a 20 long, and they did great. And as soon as I put them in a big tank with a lot of tubes to live in, they murdered each other. It was like a freaking gang war, but it was everybody for themselves. It's not cool.
Like Pet said something about the Gadaids were pregnant, probably because a couple of the females I got from Skull were larger than the rest of the fish, the rest of the group. So they were probably pregnant. But like I said, they started dropping fry with it. By the time they're in a month, I started seeing babies. So probably the females, the two larger females that came in the group were pregnant.
Yeah, mine were still juveniles.
Yeah,
when I got them.
But most of them were juvies. But there were a couple of larger females in the group, so they were probably ready to go. But when I got them, so but
gotcha.
Since then, it's constant. The population exploded in a tank exponentially. It's crazy how every time I look at it, there seems to be more fish in it.
Oh my gosh. I should not have looked this up.
You want them now? And hi, Stephen White.
Your fault, Stephen.
Stephen White, did you know my favorite baseball player is named Frank White? That's all my story is.
Beautiful Secklin.
I don't know who my favorite baseball player is. Maybe Ryan Sandberg.
Great second baseman, just like Frank White. They played at the same time.
Unfortunately, Sammy, has the. Everybody thinks he did the steroids and stuff, and he probably did. So Sammy, I've got a nice Sammy Sosa story though. He's a really nice guy, and he remembered me and my son from 1 year to the next.
My favorite ball player was Don Mattingly.
He was cool.
Window Liquor. I don't believe there is a season for Florida flagfish. I saw them in my LFS right before Christmas. It just depends on who they're buying from. Your store's buying from. But like I said, I saw them right before Christmas in my LFS. But the thing is with Florida flagfish, they're nasty little SOBs.
Yeah, they are fin nippers.
They are nasty, and they are not the hardiest fish going. Do you look at them cockeyed and they die?
See, I haven't had problems with them, but I have harder water. I wonder if that could be part of it.
Yeah, because my water's soft, and those things, if they're coming out of Florida, I have a problem with fish that come out of Florida. I tried buying from Imperial Tropicals. He's got great fish. I can't keep anything that he sends me alive.
Huh.
Oh.
Just the differences, huh?
It's probably his stuff. They're actually in coral pools. If he keeps them outside, when they dig those pools, that's into coral. That stuff, the pH on that's a lot higher than what I have, and he's running groundwater through his system like Dan is, but I don't know if he's treating it as well as Dan.
Yeah. Geek boy. Cal Ripken. Oh yeah, I've got Cal Ripken's rookie card. Steven?
I remember Cal.
Nancy. Hey, I came out of Florida. You see Terry's message there, Skipper?
Oh, yes. I knew I'd seen them before. Okay. Thank you. I knew I'd seen them. I believe Kenny has some of those at his house. Yes. I knew they looked so stinking familiar. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
The G'dayad I need is the rainbow G'dayad. It's been like a dream to get them. They're like my grail fish now. And I bought 4 of them from this master breeder guy in Atlanta. That's Mitchell Broomer.
Oh.
And from me going from Knoxville home, both females and one of the males died. So I have one super healthy boy and the other ones are all dead. And they were in 2 different bags. So
now, where are those from?
That sucks.
Do you know?
I don't know exactly where they're from. No.
Okay.
I mean, they are, I would imagine, either Mexico or South America or Central America. You know, they got to be one of those places.
You still talk to Fish Tank Barn, Ed?
Yeah.
He keeps a lot of G'dayads. You might want to talk to him.
Yeah.
You might
yeah.
want to talk to him about it.
Actually, that's where I've got G'dayads from him.
Just saw him today.
He was in your stream, right?
Yeah, Mike was there today. He was talking about maybe trying to get to the Clash this year.
Yeah.
I think he got rid of his live bears.
Huh? Say again, Ed?
He got rid of a lot of his live bears.
Who, Mike?
Mike.
Because he's been posting a lot with new stuff he's put in.
He got rid of some. He did a live stream with the Tennessee Fish Mafia and did a tour of what he has. But he did say he did sell a lot, yes.
Oh, there's a good point. I'm sorry, Dee Dee just said KJE. Keith.
Yeah, he does.
Keith loves G'dayads. Yeah, Keith loves them.
I talked to Keith at the OCA, and he doesn't have any.
Oh, he currently doesn't. Man, he had a ton from, and I feel like they were the trout G'dayads. I think he had a ton of that he does outside in the tubs. Different Mike.
This thing
different
came
Mike.
out awesome.
Matt.
That is freaking crazy, Ed.
Unless you were talking about something else.
You're not giving that away on Saturday. You're not doing it.
So
you got to send them fingers my way.
I'm going to make another one tomorrow. If Rico lets me come up on his stream, maybe I'll make one between that and the Geek Show. But
wait, what? You know you have an open invitation.
I know.
If Rico lets him anytime.
You're the only one.
If you want to come up tomorrow before we do your geek out, that's fine.
And
no problem, Matt.
You guys think this would? And I've got one more really cool thing that's going to really make this thing creepy, but I want to wait till after I do it so you can see it. But so this is what it's going to look like.
There it is.
That's so cool.
Is it going to look like that?
That is so cool.
You know where I would put that?
Yeah. Don't. That's gross too. You're so.
Actually,
I don't know what you're going to tell everybody.
No.
You think this would sell on eBay or on Etsy if I tried selling these?
Actually, that would. You should have started doing that before that show Wednesday came out on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Cousin It.
Cousin It. That reminds me of Cousin It.
Thing.
Want it.
Yeah.
Freaking
Thing.
awesome.
You're right. Thing.
Not Thang. Thing.
Thane's cousin.
Yeah, Thang has fingers.
Yeah. You guys are assholes.
Just trying to fit in.
So
never mind. No, not
so
gonna do it.
I monetize the stream. We'll see how well that goes.
Hey, I've said way worse. I read from the Book of Foreman, and we actually had some actual, real sexual encounters, and I read it right on the stream. They didn't do anything.
I didn't know how that worked.
It's
They didn't do
family
anything.
time.
You never know.
Boy,
It was noon too. I mean, it was noon when I did it. Smut. Yeah, it was smut.
Well,
It
it's
was
midnight
real
somewhere.
Yeah, but you didn't read the words. That's true. I left out the the worst of the words. Like he stuck his into her hoo-ha,
Hoo-ha?
We had wee woos, yeah, Kara. We had wee woos. So it was all the rest of it. There was squeaky toy sounds. I didn't want to say it. Ew, ew. EO doesn't trigger anything. Not for you, maybe. Your mom's another story.
Done.
Sorry. Uh-oh. Something just fell.
Sorry, but not so sorry.
I don't know what that was.
I gotta figure that out.
They are available to anyone of any age. Yep, Benjamin, you're right. That's from Amazon, and anybody could buy it. So you're absolutely right. You never know what YouTube's going to do that way. You just never know.
They're not
never know.
consistent. That's the problem. There's no consistency.
Yeah, just like most social media is the same way. Rules aren't applied across the board.
Depends on who's sitting on the other side of that keyboard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be looking into getting some zebra loaches once Wet Spot starts shipping again. One of my tanks
I've
just
got
had an
5.
explosion of freaking
Dude.
pet snails.
Those
And
are
my stick-
awesome.
What's that?
Those are awesome. They will do well cleaning snails. I've
Yeah.
had them in this tank, and I would just I would feed them snails. Like if
So
I
you
had
don't
a
eat
lot
your
of
guppy
rainforest
fry?
snails, I would
Yeah.
just throw them in there and they're gone.
My because I feed the snails to those big cichlids I have, but they can't eat them fast enough. There's only 3 of them. So basically, I throw them in. They do eat them eventually, but in this one tank with all of a sudden, I think I brought them in on some plants that I brought back from the club auction, and I put them in the plants in this one tank, and I just have a snail explosion in there. So I can't keep up with feeding the other fish it, so I got to bring in some loaches because I don't like putting chemicals in there to kill snails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I hear you
no.
there.
Yeah. I'm with
But-
you.
Those loaches do eat your guppy fry. They ate all my guppy fry in the tank that they were in.
That's right. I don't got guppy fry in there, so I'm not worried about it. They're
I don't-
cichlids. They're
I don't really
good stuff. They'll keep the loaches away from the fry.
I don't really care if there's snails in the tanks. The 45's got quite a few, and it doesn't. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't bother me.
It's just I'm also breeding some cories in that tank, and every time the cories lay eggs, the snails get to them before I do.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get, I want to get the population under control. I'm not necessarily looking to get rid of it because, like I said, I do feed them to other fish. It's just that tank it exploded in there, and I don't know any other way to get rid of them. I tried putting the sticks with the snail food on it. Well, before I get back to it, it's all gone. I mean, it's like you never knew that snails move that fast. Hi, Steph.
Fish for you wants to know what kind of cories are they?
In that tank, they're just Aeneas, but believe it or not, Aeneas cories sell really well. So my other tanks, I don't have the snail problem in there. So
I am not sure what loach this is. I don't think I've seen this one.
Is it a gold loach?
I put it up on there so you can read it. I'm not sure what loach that is.
Oh, what'd she say?
Oh, that's a cool loach.
A Burmese loach.
Burmese, yeah. I also call it the polka dot loach.
The what?
Polka, Polka.
Oh,
not
Burmese
polka.
loach.
Polka.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, they look kind of like a gold loach, except they don't have the gold.
Why do they call it a polka loach?
Isn't that a zebra loach?
No, that's
Ed?
Zebras have lots of stripes.
Because that's the ones I want to get the zebra
Zebra
loaches because they stay smaller. They top out 3 inches.
Yes,
This is a zebra.
Yeah, that's it. So I can move them around. If I have to move them into another tank, I don't have to worry about them overwhelming anything.
that's a polka
I
loach.
think my zebra loaches max out about 3 inches, and I've had them for about 4 or 5 years. I got them. I bought them from
That's a cool looking loach.
Gills.
I've had zebra loaches. I got them from Dan's Fish. It was years ago.
Oh, me
And
too. That's what I just
loved
said.
them.
Todd.
They play the accordion.
Yeah, it's weird. Roll out the barrel. It's what polka? Why? I don't know why they.
I don't know. I do.
So I glossed the fingernails. Look at how much realer it looks.
It does. So this is going to be given away this Saturday on your stream, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Chattanooga Ed channel. He'll be giving, and it's not finished. That's not finished, people.
But aren't these nails gross? I love them.
They got dirt under them. Ed, clean them before you ship them out. They got dirt under their nails.
I want that. I definitely want that. I'm going to try and win that.
Already trumped it.
Well, I'd like to buy a whole bunch of shells from somebody, and I need big ones like this. If anybody can find big ones like on Amazon, I haven't even looked. I should just go on Amazon and look.
Well, Ed, I got a guy. Ed, I got a guy.
I got a guy.
Ed. His name's Nathan. Down in South Florida. He hangs out with a bunch of little blue-haired old ladies that can't see over their steering wheels. Well, he has shells.
That's awesome. Okay. That's what it's going to look like.
So bad.
But there's something else you said, too, is going to be a surprise, right? Something else is going with it.
Yeah.
He's putting one of these onto the shell.
Oh, have I sent out my cookies? I haven't sent the cookies out either. Man, so much happened.
Christmas is over already.
Well, it was at the Christmas stream.
Aqua Garden Zen, right?
Yeah, I need to get his email and send that to him.
You've already got it. It's on Facebook. You've got his address.
Awesome.
I would wait to send that because we got a package in the mail that came from Amazon and it was beat to hell and back. They are so overwhelmed right now. I would wait.
Ed, they're not going to. The volume's not going to really ramp down for probably another week, 10 days. After that, it'll be easier for you to ship. Let's just put it that way. It'll get there closer to being on time. Right now, it's still a zoo. As much as they say they wanted to get all these packages delivered before Christmas, they didn't.
I want to know where Nancy B found them fish because I'm like, this YouTube's bad for me.
Yeah.
The Y-shaped lines on the body, yeah.
See, Ed, when I first started working, when Amazon first started shipping with UPS, when we got closer to Christmas, they would tell people that they had to order by a certain day to guarantee Christmas delivery, depending on what side of the country you lived on. Now they don't care. They'll tell you Christmas Eve you'll get it by Christmas.
Have a good day, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Take it easy, Steve.
6 a.m. over there across the pond.
That's called dedication.
I've done that. I've gotten up at 4 in the morning and somebody's streaming. Normally it's Blake.
Yeah.
He was streaming when I wake up at 4.
Yeah.
I actually kind of
I
like.
I like
I
Blake.
was
He's a good
bad
guy.
yesterday.
Yeah.
You were bad
Craig's
yesterday?
Catfish. Yeah, Craig's Catfish Cave was live at late at night,
Yeah.
and I logged on, but I didn't say hi, and I just listened to it to go to sleep.
Did you
But
dream
I thought
about
if I
it?
said hi, I
Did
might.
you,
get-
hey, yeah,
No?
did you dream about Catfish Caves, Ed?
What did I? I had a strange dream last night. I dreamt that I was back at the factory working, and I don't remember what happened, but it wasn't good. It was like
You
one of
told
those
me.
crappy days.
I don't think
I
it was in
already
the text though. You told me either you told me we were talking. Did we talk on the phone?
I don't
You
know.
told me about that one.
Well, I have those dreams. I have work dreams, and sometimes I have football dreams from high school that I'm back playing football again because I think those were my favorite days of my life and my worst days of my life.
Here's the part where you were talking about crop dusting.
Ed, you're the only person I know that would dream about crop dusting.
No, it wasn't a dream.
Oh.
It wasn't a dream.
No,
This happened.
I had a medical problem. I had a really acidy stomach, so
That'll do
I
it.
looked
Crop
up.
dusting comes up for me every time I have an acid stomach.
Well, I drank liquid baking soda, and it caused me to throw up almost right away, which was awesome to get all that acid out. But then it made me so gassy all day long, and I'm shopping with my
Wheels.
mom, and I just like kept crossing
EMI.
crop dusting people in the aisles all over the joint. I wish I could have been doing that today at Hobby Lobby. There were old ladies blocking off the ends of Hobby Lobby sales with their carts. These two old ladies, they look like sisters, but one put their cart sideways over here and one put it over here, so they would have the whole aisle for 66% off. And I moved the cart. I put her cart in the middle of the aisle, and she went,
Whoopee cushion. When you go,
"Oh, I was doing silent deadly ones."
SBD. I bet you they moved them damn carts after that.
I wish I would have had gas today and could have done that to those old broads. And then, they got the last laugh because I was behind one in the line to buy my stuff.
and she farted on you.
No, her sister comes up around the front and started unloading her stuff on the counter, but they bought separate. And they complained about everything. So it took me forever. Oh, I was not happy with those old broads.
Paul's from Wales. Sorry. You asked where Paul's from. He's Irish, but he lives in Wales.
I thought Paul was Italian and he lived in the South.
Well, yeah, that's this Paul.
That's me.
That's this Paul.
That's me.
Paulie knows the guy. Paulie's got a guy who has guys.
I got guys, and I got
a guy. I got a guy.
Don't worry about it.
My brother.
Well, you know why I said that in KG's stream John and Lisa's stream. She lost her discus, and and they've been buying from Discus Hans. But I got the guy I buy from in Myrtle Beach. I think the water might be more compatible than what Discus Hans is dealing with, but I'm not quite sure. So I was just going to make a suggestion. They might want to look into somebody else.
My discus are Discus Hans ones, and I didn't even know Discus Hans was a famous guy. He gave me like a cool piece of paper and everything that had all the different discus, and he taught me all about them in Chicago at a cichlid convention.
Yeah, well, he doesn't sell those discus anymore. He was the exclusive Stendeker distributor for the United States, so they came out of Germany. Those were the hard water discus. I don't know what happened, but he lost the exclusiveness. And
they were beautiful.
What's that place in Maryland? They were at was it Super Cichlids? Skip.
Yeah.
They now are handling whatever Stendiker discus are still available.
Wow. Well, I wanted angels, but there was this huge rainstorm that made it so all the flights were canceled, and he was the only guy who had his fish in there. So I settled on discus and ended up getting a bunch of discus, and I got red skin and blue skin snake discus, and they were just the prettiest fish in the world. That was back in the 90s. Long time ago.
Yeah, Alishon's
Too much
right.
work. I don't want
Discus
to.
Hans now brings his fish in from Asia.
Oh wow.
So, but Ed, you got to get your angelfish from Mike's Bulgarian Greens.
My angel fresh
Fish from
fish.
Mike's Bulgarian Greens. That's the guy I bought mine from at the
Listen,
Clash.
that guy,
Oh, you want angelfish? This guy's, and everything is bred in his basement. It's all coming. He's not bringing him in. This is all his stuff. He cornered Bentley and I for a half hour just talking genetics, and my eye didn't glaze over.
That guy got it down to the T.
He got it down, and he knows what he know. And the other thing, his brother does rainbow fish, with the same kind of attention to detail. I mean, his rainbow fish got Bentley drooling.
So these two guys, they do it as a side hobby, but they've been just working with a bunch of rainbows. The brother, then Mike has been working with a bunch of angels, and I'm going to tell you, whenever you see them in person, it's like, how could you not buy them? And the prices are right too. They're not like you're going to pay like, you know how some of the fish are. You're going to pay like, we'll say $100 for two fish, just as an example. It's pretty straightforward. And these guys, with the angel fish especially, like that guy knows what he's doing. Like they're beautiful.
You guys, this might be the coolest thing I've ever made.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm coming to your house and I'm stealing
freaking.
it. I'm stealing it.
I'm making another one tomorrow, so that way I have a prototype for making them for Etsy.
I need some fingers. I'm gonna.
He needs extra.
Need some extra fingers.
Yeah, but like,
hey, listen, you gave Rico and Paulie crabs. You can give me some fingers.
Do it, Paulie.
There it is. Where am I?
2023.
Oh, there it is.
That's awesome.
Paul, did you notice how underneath its cape is purple?
Mine. Oh yeah.
His purple lining on his cape.
He's got purple lining under there. Very nice. Ed.
Details.
So listen. Do I have to bronze this now?
Does that work?
To save it for posterity?
Well, I wouldn't put it anywhere near your butt.
Okay, thank you. Why? It's going to catch on fire?
Maybe.
It'd be like Jackass.
I think he's already rubbing it against his posterity right now.
Oh,
You wouldn't put it,
Rico is.
you wouldn't put it anywhere near your butt?
Yeah.
It may catch fire. You gotta have. Don't, Rico. Don't.
No, I'm just wondering.
No.
you can't eat it. This isn't a snarf or barf thing. It's just
Don't put it on.
Barf if you're brave enough.
It's not a fish tank safe thing either.
So Ed, if you want those fish, I can send if you're interested in those angelfish, I can send you his contact info.
Not right now.
Well, let me know, or Skip knows him too.
He knows a guy.
Maybe
I know this is another guy I know.
I might be more interested in the rainbows, possibly.
Well, his brother does the rainbows. I know that guy too.
Listen, you only met him once. Quit it.
I know.
I also know I need a good pizza guy too.
Well, I can't help you there. Pizza,
How about in
pizza
Charlotte?
pizza doesn't ship well from East Kakalaki to East Tennessee.
If you go to Charlotte, you want to go find what they rate the best pizza place in town, and then we'll do a video and
We
we'll
can
rate
try.
it to our pizza.
We can try, but I can tell you right now, I have yet to find decent pizza down here.
That's
And if it's halfway decent, they came from up north.
Glee polish has to be cured with UV light.
Gel
Gel.
polish. Gel.
Oh, gel. Well, this isn't.
Oh, hello, freaky fish lady. Haven't seen you in a while. Nice seeing you.
I'm just using polyurethane.
Polly who?
Yes, her too.
Urethane.
Polyho.
You know what? What time were you gonna? Did you have a plan tonight? I'm fading quick. I'm gonna go.
It's 11:59.
Yeah,
I figured whenever.
yeah. You look like you're still awake, you want to stream for a while. So,
Dude, I'm wide awake.
you look it, and I'm not. So I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go.
Well,
So
thank you, Rico, for being here.
Thank you, Rico.
Ed, we'll
Yeah,
see you
Rico.
tomorrow. See you, Paulie. See you, Skipper. Ed, we'll see you tomorrow on the Geek Out on your channel. That'll be a lot of fun. And let me know. Shoot me a text before you go to bed tonight, not tomorrow, but before you go to bed tonight.
So Rico can go to sleep.
Let me know
What time-
if you want to come. Tomorrow is 1:30. John, My Fish Tanks Aquatics has started streaming again. So on Fridays, I'll be doing the 1:30 stream. So if you want to join me, let me know.
Okay, cool. I would like to make another one of these.
So yeah, see you guys. Thanks for having me,
Hey,
Skip.
Rico. Good night.
Thank you,
guys.
Rico. Good night.
Bye, Rico. You're my friend.
Well, if I keep going, you got to send some plants to me then. Damn it. It's midnight. Damn it, Luke. Glad you're
I
here,
can
though.
send your plants. Gotta wait. It's too cold.
No, it's not.
If they get held up, they're gonna turn to mush.
Just wait. Well, listen, because it ain't midnight in California. All right. It's what? What's 3 hours?
They're 9 o'clock.
9.
He just finished eating dinner.
So
That poor guy.
I'm going to California in February. I wanted to talk
Are you
about
gonna
that with
move there?
Doc Anthony, but his audio was not working right for him.
Poor Doc.
I gotta look at the dates. It's February. Let's see here. Go to the handy dandy calendar.
Boy, there's not a lot of points of touching.
The 10th to the 14th of February, I'll be there. He did indeed just finish. Not well. I could go to midnight. I could midnight
In California.
I could. I may just put a link in the chat. To hell with it. Not. Is that Sacramento?
Sacramento, yeah.
Huntington Beach is where I'll be at.
You're gonna be down by LA.
Yeah. Going over there to hang out for a few days and go visit some people. I guess I'll go to Disneyland. What the
I
hell?
wouldn't. The only thing good in Disneyland is the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the only thing that's better than the one in Florida.
Listen here, you little
I would go
Luke.
to Universal or Six Flags because they're both better. Just saying.
Well, wife's going with me and she wants to go, so we're going to go.
Stinking wife.
I know, right?
They always get their way.
I know. It's craziness.
That's why you say I do.
Say I don't get punched in the mouth.
That's
right?
exactly right.
It's officially done. It's officially done.
It's done. You sure? You sure you don't want to give those fingers a little more color?
Nope, it's perfect.
because they're kind of melting into the they meld with the shell there, Ed.
Exactly. Here, bring it up bigger on screen, and you can see the skin color.
That's some dirty fingers.
You didn't clean the fingers, Ed. The fingernails need to be cleaned.
Andy Carson said you need to fill in the little the gaps with little creepy hairs.
Maybe later. Man,
That-
this thing
that-
is
that'd
so.
be cool.
I love this thing.
Ed's not going to raffle that off.
Oh, listen,
He may put that on the fireplace on his parents' house.
My mom would hate this. But
Ed
I'm
needs-
definitely going to take some photos of it.
God, I really like that. That is so freaking awesome. That would definitely
think
go in the
Dana-
fishery.
I probably should have said it would be a raffle instead of a free giveaway for Dust.
We'll make a new one,
But I already.
and then put it as a raffle.
We can
Well, I
auction.
already.
Oh.
I already
Make
said
another
that I
one.
would give it to a drawing.
We'll auction it. Yeah, we can always change it.
Well, I need to make a second one. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this shell at all.
Why not?
It just doesn't look as good on the fingers.
Well, if you
I really like
put
the
different
spikiness.
colors on the fingers, it'll look fantastic.
Well,
Listen, I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell you
see-
right now.
I don't like how it's broke at the end.
I agree.
If it
I
wasn't
think it was-
broken, it would look good.
Well, if you use my guy Nathan, you'll get better shells.
I will.
talking about Nathan down in Florida.
Yeah, Hovey Dovey.
But I need to make one more just for a prototype, so I don't forget how to make these. But this is awesome.
I like what Kaylee says. Ed, I don't think anyone would complain about you supporting Dusting. And if they do, F them. Yes.
Well, and I don't know how to do the whole auction thing. Like, how do they donate the money to his donation thing?
I know a guy that does auctions for that type of stuff.
Because well, we'll see. We'll let you know what? That's the advantage of having the membership thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let the people vote tomorrow that has memberships, and then if they want it free, they can vote, or if they want to donate it towards a Dusty fund, whoever has the winning bid, as soon as they put the donation in his thing, his link, then that's how we would sell it, and then I'll ship it to him
It's already done.
probably on Monday.
Nancy B in Tennessee says,
Yeah, Ed, I've been a member longer than just about anybody. Do it.
Well, I bet everybody else vote, but it's always good to have the votes because it's good for my analytics too.
oh, yeah.
Ah,
So Nathan wants to know, sir, are you needing only big shells like the two you have tonight, or do you want some small, medium ones? What about some sticks of coral similar to that emoji he put up?
Oh, well, I mean, I could do almost like one of those crabs that carry a whole lot of crap on them.
That'd be
I
sweet.
mean,
those. But
Yeah. What's
now, I'd like to just get big shells, and then I'll try to figure out a little shell. Maybe I'll do a little shell that's a magnet that you can stick on your refrigerator. That's like if I'd have a booth ever somewhere, then I could sell them there or on Etsy. I gotta have stuff to sell on Etsy if I'm gonna have an Etsy page, other than
Dee
my
Dee
hats
says
and t-shirts.
do it. Dee Dee says do it. Say that 10 times fast.
I'll also be selling these guys on Etsy. these caves that the sponge caves
Filter.
filters. Let's see. I'm also I've got I'm pulling out 2 more of these. I'm going to be doing the trees on Etsy. They're the sponge filter hides. I've made 2 of those. These came out really neat too, and I thought you could put some plant in that one.
Put some boost in there.
Now these things, yeah. The thing about these is they weigh a lot. You know, they weigh about 1.5 pounds.
You don't have to worry about them floating to the surface then.
Oh no, they're gonna sink like a rock. And then here's Koro's cave. I don't know if I'll sell the caves or not, or make castles or not, because I don't know if people would like that. I guess I could make like 3 of them and see if they ever sell. Because I think it's like 75 cents or something to put up an ad. And since these are all individually made things, each one has to be individually paid for. Like the t-shirts and hats will be one ad forever. What else do I have? I don't know. Oh, and then I thought I would make a lot of these little guys and as magnets. Oh, look, he's missing one of his legs. One of his little legs broke off. I've got to make a new leg.
Send that one to Skipper.
Well, right now, this is my prototype, so I don't forget how to make them. Because I made 2, but I gave one to Patty at the Clash.
And then make sure your mother wraps them so they don't break.
Yeah. She wrapped, she loves to wrap. Oh, yeah, she wrapped yours too. She wrapped everything before I could put stickers in and stuff.
Ed, I'm going to tell you something. I think she put the whole Sunday paper around this thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to put a Christmas card in for my Secret Santa, and I didn't even get a chance. I went to the grocery store, I think, to get milk and some other stuff, and she had everything wrapped by the time I got home.
Well, there was a card in there from you, so Nancy wanted to know who the big cheese ball was.
Oh, well, he's the big cheese ball.
Oh, so I won another fish tonight.
What'd you get now?
Oh, no way.
Fork, it's in private chat. The fork-tail blue-eye rainbows.
Oh, nice. How many did you get?
I think it's 5. $10. And I do believe that includes shipping also.
Damn.
That's what it looks like on the bottom. Looks like a face hugger from the bottom.
That's awesome. Yes, frittata. Yeah. They're blue eyes. They also call them the pom-poms or whatever.
Yeah, they got the frittata have very showy fins. The males especially.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Picture of them. I'm telling you, a band app can be a rabbit hole.
Matt just said FFL set timer 10 minutes.
Yeah, somebody mentioned to him about putting a timer up for, I don't know, something in your stream earlier.
Oh, that's all. He did a great job on telling me when to pull this out of the oven. I need to get my Fish Fam link thing. He sent me the new Fish Fam logo. I need to figure out how to get it on off the ad and put it on my thumbnail maker so I can start putting it back on the page.
There you go.
Oh, now is this a daisy or a
That's a rainbow.
blue eye?
Well, they don't call
Oh,
them rainbows. The fricatas.
But is this the blue eye
Yes.
thing from Australia? I had the Pacific blue eye ones, and they all jumped out of the tank. I lost all 6. I bought them from Get Gills, and I'm pretty sure Baby Cat ate them all.
Well, they'll get in a tank to where they can't jump out. I already have a place for them. Have an idea.
Yeah. What are these called? The blue eye honey.
They're calling them the blue eye rainbow fish. The fork tails. Oh, man. What's the other name for them? Dan's Fish used to sell them.
Well, he had the blue eye Pacifics, and they were blue more than yellow. These guys can't come into America, so they're all
Thank you.
have to be.
Sheena McGill's.
Yeah.
Shooter McGill's. Thank
Don't they
you,
all
Ted.
have to be bred here in America now?
There is. Was it you, Paulie, that was talking about a different Shooter McGill?
Yeah, I had Luminatus. Mine are starting to age out. I had about a
Honey
dozen.
blue eyes.
Yeah, they're blue eyes. The Luminatus is more of an orange red color, especially the males. I think I have 1 or 2 left.
It
They
was
just
Richard
ate down.
Reynolds. It was Richard Reynolds looking for a Pacific. It's an orange color, Shooter McGill. It's very hard to get. He showed it to me, and I can't remember the freaking name of it. It's freaking beautiful.
Thank you, GRB.
Just do a Google search. Put Suda McGill in there and see what comes up.
You're asking me to do more work.
Hey, listen. You want to stay on here after midnight? Got to do work.
I wasn't planning on it. The wife just pulled in. She's coming in the door. Literally. Say hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
She said, hey.
Hey.
That's live. Yeah, wave. There's Paulie and Ed. You met both of them.
I'm not in it yet.
And then there's a bunch of people here looking. It's live.
Wait, does she have food?
Oh,
Does she
yeah.
have
Yeah.
food?
I
Okay.
have Cards Against Humanity, a charcuterie board, and wine.
And wine.
Yeah, she's lit. Because if she wasn't lit right now, she would not be doing this.
What's a charcuterie board?
Sausage.
Here.
A char.
It's Lebanon bologna.
No,
Oh.
no, this is. Oh,
That's
God.
half eaten.
Oh my gosh. Is there black olives on there? I'd be eating the black olives
Yes,
all right
there's
now.
all sorts of olives on there.
Not on here.
There's a couple different kinds of olives. Black olives are gone.
Oh, hell with this. I don't want to spill that damn thing.
Wow.
There you go, Ed.
I wish I was at your house right now.
Well, it's only like a 6-hour drive. Go ahead. Start now.
6 hours.
Maybe to your house, Paul.
Oh, they're Italian marinated olives, or mushrooms.
Yeah, and then the olives have feta cheese in them.
Ooh.
You don't want any?
No, I'm good. Is that what it is, Jeff? Man.
Marinated mushrooms.
No, I'm talking to chat. She was yelling at me. Thank you.
Yeah, that was what I
Yeah,
was trying to remember. The honey blue eye. And
Is it?
GRB said it also. And I appreciate it, GRB, because I was going to go crazy trying to remember what to call that.
Blue eye. Yeah, I want to Google this. Mike, show me some stuff we don't want to see. Yes,
Dude,
that's
a honey blue eye is the best fish there is in America, probably.
You sure about that, Ed?
well, it's beautiful. That's
Yeah, those
beautiful
are sweet
fish.
looking fish.
Wow. I think, yeah, yep. Who said that? Jeff, you're right. I do believe it was those. Yep. He was asking Dan if he was ever going to get some. I am not going on that call. We just got an ambulance call.
Oh, well,
No, we've both been drinking. We can't go.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
out of commission.
That yeah,
is
it
the
is
person just gonna
beautiful.
die?
No, there's other people. It's volunteer.
Jeff Kane just says Marcel breeds them. Rosaline 17 is Marcel.
I don't know. That's not them ones. All right.
He's on Aquabid. You can look on Aquabid and see if he's got them.
Yeah, I know Marcel. I don't. Yes, it's not these ones. It's something totally different. All right. Now I'm going to get into this. Hey. Spell Shooter McGill. E-S-E. As far as I just got. There we go. E-S-E. It's going to bug me now because he sent me a picture. E-S-E-U-D-O-M-U-E-I-L. Nice. It's not. It's totally different than one. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. Oh, I think it's this one.
Can you go back to the one that you got?
Here in a second, but I'm going to show this to you. I believe it's this one. I've not seen this for sale in the States.
Look at it. It looks like a Medaka with fancy fins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Maybe it is that one. I just found a different one.
I wonder if, hey, you guys from Australia, do they ever get that orange, or was that touched up? Because I don't know if I've ever seen a picture of them that orange before.
That's a different fish.
It's a pseudomil.
No, it's a pseudomcgill, but the blue eyes, but that's a different species.
I think it was them ones he was looking for, though. It was a different one that I have not seen anybody have for sale, but that's not really,
They got that strange thing on top of their
But
head.
I think it's probably the ones that Jeff was talking about there too.
That's not Illuminatus, Jason. I have them. That's not Illuminatus. They don't have those spots.
Holy hell, you're still up.
He heard Ed was here, and he was dreaming about him.
Oh my God, Jason's here. Jason, look at my cool thing.
Do you think we could bring him out of the depths?
Who?
Mr. Depths Unknown.
I don't know. As long as he doesn't sing.
I sent him a message.
All right.
Yeah, I like that one too. That one's freaking awesome. It's like got spots on his fins and stuff.
Yeah, that's not a Illuminatus. The Illuminatus tend to be one color. I've never seen.
Careful about
at least I've never seen a spotted male like that. Let me just qualify that.
Yeah, it comes up as a Luminatus. I believe it's one Jeff said.
I believe Dr. Anthony calls them Illuminati.
Yeah, he does. He shall bet you $20 it's Illuminatus.
I've never seen them, but again, we don't see them much in this part of the world. So everything I got out of Wet Spot. So the ones I got from the Wet Spot, they're red. They just didn't spot. They had no spots on the fins. But then again, there's a lot of fish I can't get locally. So
I gotta tell you, the freaking Petco's been getting some stuff in. They had, was it Dwarf Emerald Rasboris? I seen them in there. I knew what they were. I couldn't think of the name at the time, and they didn't have them labeled. Since they didn't have them labeled, I grabbed 6 of them and got them on a discount and put them in a nano tank. Then they had Flying Fox. It started with a T.
I've been thinking about getting some of their neon rainbows.
You know, a few years ago, I was in there and they were running a 50% off sale on cichlids, and they had discus in there. I says, well, I'll take those for 50% off. They says, but they're not cichlids. I said, oh, yes, they are.
Found it.
Did you punch them?
I bought, I got them, but the thing is that, they didn't want to honor it. And I said, look, is there an exclusion on that sign that says does not include discus? No, discus are cichlids.
Wow, I've never seen discus at one of them.
No, the one here in Wilmington used to have a couple of guys running the fish department that were pretty good. They left right before COVID hit, and after COVID hit, the place went downhill. I really don't shop in there anymore, especially now that I can get I get my frozen foods from Ken's Ken's Aquarium.
No, Ken's Fish. That's
Ken's
right.
Fish. I get all my frozen food from them, so I don't even have to go to Petco anymore because he sells the same stuff really cheap. I get those.
Well, okay.
I get those 2-pound boxes of brine shrimp for $29.
It depends on what you're looking for and how much.
Yeah.
A certain time of the year, I'll get back to that. But this is a Flying Fox. It's on the screen. I bought from Petco. They were cheap. And they're both still alive. They're doing great. I'll have to do a short on them. But back to that Ken's Fish thing. During the summer, you got to order over 6 pounds. The winter time, they don't do it because it's easier. Oh, yeah, I'm going to move them eventually into here. I had them in here before, Sandy. But I put them since they were little, I put them in a tank, and they cleaned it. Oh, my gosh, they cleaned it. It was a 29-gallon I had the Star Sapphire cichlids in. And I put it in, and they cleaned that tank right up. So I'd like to get some more and put them in. They're not really aggressive towards other fish. If you get a big group of them, like 6 or more, there's that hierarchy thing with them. And they're pretty peaceful. I love them.
Yeah, I got SAEs in here with the discus. I want to say the biggest of I have 3. The biggest one of the 3 is well over 5 inches.
Sandy said she had some years ago about 10 inches. Mine didn't get that big. They stayed about 6. They got 6 inches into 55. Trying to think. Yeah, they've been getting some pretty. If you get the right people in those type of stores, they'll order stuff in.
Yeah, because like I said, after COVID hit, the 2 guys left, and they had a string of people coming in there, supposedly taking care of the fish department. Every time you walked in there, all you saw was dead fish floating in the tanks. So I don't know what they were taking care of. So I stopped buying there a long time ago.
I mean,
I'd rather pay for shipping and know I'm getting a healthy fish.
Oh, yeah. I know. I get that. But sometimes, like, if you're just out and about,
yeah,
I don't like that.
You don't have a mom and pop shop anywhere by you?
Well, we just got one a little over a year ago. It's a fairly nice place. It's not huge, but he's got a nice selection. He's got a salt section. He's got fresh, and then he does reptiles in another small room that he has there. But it's a nice selection. The fishing, I've gotten some stuff from him. I've sold him fish. So where you go to Petco, they won't buy from you. You have to give them.
They won't.
So he buys the fish for me. So I bought him some veil-tail angelfish about a year ago, and he was going to keep them for his display tank. Somebody came in and must have threw a lot of money at him, because the next time I was in there, he says, I sold them. So yeah, so he buys fish from me too. But it's clean. He knows what he's doing. The people are the staff is enthusiastic about doing the job. So yeah, he's got a nice little operation going. But then again, he doesn't have much competition here, because anything else that sells fish, at least freshwater, is Petco and PetSmart. That's it. We don't know, or I think Pet Supermarket we have too here, but that's it. There's really no other LFS that's within a reasonable amount of drive time to buy fish from around here. I mean, I have to go like either to Jacksonville, which is an hour north of me, or Raleigh, which is 2 hours west of me, to get to any place that has tropical fish.
Have you ever kept these tetras before?
Bloodfins? Yeah.
Dude, they're freaking awesome. Went to my mom and pop place. And I stopped after work one day, and I bought those. And I was looking for something for that 29 gallon, and I got 6 of these. And man, they're freaking awesome. What's nice about this place? It's called Racetown Aquariums and Music. So she does her part with the aquariums, and he does musical instruments and stuff, where he sells guitars. He teaches lessons and everything like that. But she quarantines her fish before she sells them. So I like to go there and get stuff off of her because of that. I got these in glow light tetras that you don't, like, a lot of people don't talk about them. They're this fish, this bloodfin tetra is awesome when they school together. That's all they do. And I haven't had one pass away. Freaking awesome.
They're pretty.
Geek Boy, there's really nothing in Myrtle Beach. There was one pet shop that I went to, and it was not clean. It smelled. You walked in the place, it stunk. Turned me right off. The floors were dirty, the tanks were dirty. So, and it's kind of like the people that work there had something better to do. But I do buy my discus down in Conway, South Carolina.
Mm. Have you ever seen this corridors before?
Nope.
Oh, it's neat how it has a little orange spot on its head.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice to have. He has 8 of them left. Freaking beautiful.
Can you go to one of these auctions so we can just see what it looks like?
What do you mean? Oh, what I was doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to see what it looks like.
Give me an example. Give me a second. I'll bring it up. So on this, you're talking about the band thing?
Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like. I'm not for sure how to. Oh, sorry, baby cat. Just dropped my phone on her head.
So on this one, this person's doing shrimp. Okay, they're going to show you
it
pictures.
Dee Dee?
No, this is someone else.
Ooh, orange reelies?
So, yeah, we'll get to what they have. They got this one, this one, this one. So what they're going to have is 5 Neos of your choice. Okay, red reelies, orange sunkiss, yellow, fire red, and blue jelly. So you get 5 of them, okay, for $1 a spot. And you can see I already did it. There's 40 spots.
You spot 40 tries?
I bought 10.
Oh.
It's $10. I put 10 random please. This person got 3. That person's getting 15. So tomorrow it'll be closed. But that's just an example of what they do. You go and you pay, you pay them, and then they put it up there. Once they
That's
this
fun.
Yeah, this band's called Fancy Fins. Pretty cool person. And you see a little video of the orange sun kiss going around.
I need to write how to. Is it band.com?
I'll send it to you.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's pretty neat. And like Paulie, he knows some places. I know some places you go to look at stuff. Then I think I haven't really got on there and searched, but oh man, I know I'm gonna say his name wrong. Sabu.
Yeah, Sabu.
Mhm.
Sabu's on there.
Yeah.
Alex from
History of living. The history
No,
of
no,
modern
no.
day living.
No, not him. Alex Fisher from North Carolina, from New York
From New
City.
York. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, see, he's going to do a winner's choice raffle on the 29th, which is today. Shit. So, anyways, when he does it, it's posted on his thing. He didn't post it yet. He's slacking. But like this one, for an example, he got a group of these. He's showing you
Holy
what
crap,
he
they're
has.
big.
Listen, these are a whiptail catfish.
Oh my God, I see it.
They love burying
That's a
them.
huge whiptail.
Here, I'll make it bigger. Can you hear that?
No, no sound.
I got to figure that out. Something's not right here.
That's a beautiful fish. Is that the babies down underneath?
No, that's a different fish. It's in
Yeah,
there.
no. He brings it. Alex, he was at the Clash. He has a lot of different
Fish that swim in your
different
hands.
types. He had a lot of Corys and Plecos at the Clash, and they were not your usual run of the mill stuff. It was all very different fish. And then he also had the red pencilfish.
So I'll give you an example. This was his raffle. Okay, the one I won. So some of them will put a list of fish on there, like these from here to here. Like he has a lot of plecos he put on there. So you could have got, if you would have won, you could have got 12 dwarf snowball plecos. Okay. He was doing Corydorus, and this is the one I picked because I won. These Corydorus are awesome. And then
And they're all good size too. They're not. He's not sending you small fish.
Like they could start breeding when you get them. Yes, Night Owl. You and me's been looking at this one quite a bit. Then he has tetras and other stuff like that on there. This panda walrus is a cichlid. It's beautiful. And he had some discus up. So what you do, he has 30 spots, $10 entries. It's total of $300. That includes shipping. Some of the stuff, let me find it. There was one on here, and Night Owl could show. Like these ones would have been more expensive to ship. So he gives you a $40 credit if you pick those. Like there's quite a few of them just because of what they are. And Night Owl might get mad at me because I'm showing people this and they're going to go there and fight us for stuff. But
Night Owl, you can be my friend. I won't do it.
So
I don't like betting against my friends.
Like for an example, like he's going to do it FedEx Express overnight. $50 is included. There's going to be an insulated box. That's included. It's $5. Any access and shipping that you want, you got to cover that yourself. He has stuff in there. He tells you this is how you got to pay for it. And then here's the 30 spots of people that we did it. Then he's going to show some pictures and videos that he has of some of the plecos. This is a red cactus. This is a beautiful pleco. They get big of.
Look, they got orange on their fins.
Yeah, but they call them red cactus. Yeah, like he's going to show you. There's that whiptail again. I forget what Corey is.
Oh, look at those guys. They're beautiful.
Yeah. And that's the one. This one's the one that starts with a P.
Pantolensis.
Yeah, that's a male right there on the left. He's starting to show his colors. That's a female there. There's actually a couple males in there. Then, like he shows you, you comment what you want, you go pay for it, and then they add you into it. It's pretty slick. I'll tell you someone that was into this for a while was Sandy Farrell was doing stuff on here, and she won a bunch of stuff. Yeah, see, Night Owl. You know, I think it's pretty cool.
It's a different take of like Aquabit. Aquabit is a similar thing.
Well, they don't do raffles.
No, it's a straight auction, but it's similar.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I think it's pretty cool. I'm slowly learning other places to go and look at stuff and do some research. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I'm following 11 right now. Yeah, Jay Oliver's been doing it for quite a while now.
The auctions?
No, like Jay Oliver, for an example, that's just how he sells his stuff because it's easier.
Yeah. And you see, I wanted to buy some of his fish, but I couldn't figure out how to log on to it.
Yeah. And
It's
a
kinda
lot
like-
of them that are doing the selling of that, they'll put a stock list up. They'll update it so often. You go to the stock list and you can message them on band what you want, and then you go from there.
I tried to do another $25 or donate $25 to Dr. Anthony's thing, but it says you got to know your password for Facebook. I have no idea what my password is for Facebook.
Yeah, Night Owl. That's what we said earlier. Once Facebook banned live sales, a lot of places went to it. I know that's where my club went, and the Pisto group that I'm a member of, they went there as well.
And then you can go on here and like I'm gonna send Night Owl a message on there right now. You like if you can ask them what bands they're part of, and they can send you links.
Look, this was sent by the Shell.
What?
I had one of the fingers was on the J button, and I had millions of them. And I had to delete a whole bunch just to be able to put that up there.
Damn hand!
Damn fingers!
You sure it wasn't the cat?
Yeah, he's been sitting on the floor all day. I got mad at him during Dungeons and Dragons, and I had to kick him out of the room. And he's been like afraid to come up here tonight.
He'll show you.
Yeah, he has. He like stood behind the monitor during my stream instead of saying hi. So it's like, that's what I get. But he wouldn't get off my keyboard during D&D. And in D&D, you have to touch your keyboard.
Oh yeah, yeah, you definitely do. I like D&D. I'm starting to really get into it. After when we did that one on 26, that was pretty neat.
Yeah, Chris has a really fun way to do it too. It's fun having two different types of D&D masters.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to shut this down.
All right, fellas.
It's been 2 hours. Thank you, Paulie. Thank you, Ed. Thanks,
welcome.
everybody in chat. Appreciate y'all. And the other fellows that were here with us, sorry, Doc, for what happened with your audio. We also had Rico here tonight, and he's sleeping.
He's dreaming about Ed.
No, it's probably me because he was the last one.
GRB
All
wants
right,
to know if it's left-handed or right-handed.
It's left.
It's both. It's got,
got
extra
5
fang-
fingers.
it's got an extra finger, so you can
It
flip
doesn't
it
really
around
have a
any
thumb.
way you want.
It has a toe on the end, but it's not a true thumb. See, it's kind of
left.
thin.
So Ed, pick out which one is the thumb, and that'll tell you which hand it's on.
I thought that would be the fun part, is not to have a thumb.
That's what I like about it.
That's why I purposely did 6 fingers instead of I thought about doing a 7th, but then I thought it might just be creepier just to have one skinny one in the back instead of 2 in the back.
That's neat. Make one all thumbs
I
the
could've-
next time.
All fat thumbs.
There's thumbs in there. That'd be a short one. You gotta get a small shell for that one. But everybody, thank you all for being here. We will see you all later. Good night.